Yo, Bar.
Lloyd.
Happy Movember.
Thank you, sir.
So, what have we got here, Bar?
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
2000 and, what is it, 2011, 2012?
Something like that.
Something like that. Race car.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be a race car.
Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah.
It's road legal. It's got
number plates.
it's got MOT and stuff. But it's a bit special, eh, Bar?
It's, yeah.
Come on, we'll go and investigate further.
Looks familiar.
So, Barry, tell me, what were we looking at?
4-wheel drive. Cosworth.
4-wheel drive Cosworth Fiesta.
Yep. It's good, isn't it? It's nicely done.
Right.
To my best. High misalignment track rod ends.
Okay.
Compression struts.
Yep.
Lower control arms with the ball joints in them.
Yeah.
We've got some
Gas-
drilled and grooved.
Gas golds up there.
I don't know if they're golds, are they? The golds? Yeah, golds.
Yeah.
Set gas golds. Road car tyres. I don't know. Toil proxies. I think good.
Yeah. Actually, nice tyres.
Yeah. I like a proxy.
On.
I'm not sure what size. 17s.
Aye,
Team
but-
Dynamics.
These are really popular, these wheels. A lot of boys in the racing use these.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Yep.
I like them. I think this is freshly powder coated as well. All the barrels are lovely. Looks good.
Oh, look at this, Bar.
What is it?
See for the intercooler. Look, I've got this all.
Oh, right, aye. Captured off.
Aye, captured off.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody has put a bit of time and effort into it.
Yeah.
It's got a big wing sump, Bar.
Oh, big wing sump. Nearly didn't see that there. It's got a remote oil filter as well. Look, you can actually reach it. That's pretty cool. Usually they're a real pig to get to. Mm-hmm. It's nice. Uprated gearbox mount. It's a Vibra-Technics one maybe. Aye, Vibra-Technics. They make nice mounts.
Is that cold in Scotland? We even lag our exhausts.
Yeah, that's to keep the heat in.
Right.
Looks alright. It's actually nicely done.
Yep.
Usually they fall off.
Oh, whoever done a great job.
Alright, it's nice. A little bit of TLC under here, but nothing big, is it? You know?
And it drives like a road car.
Yeah,
It drives really nice.
it's alright, innit?
It like
We had that all day.
the way the steering feels and the brakes. It feels like a
Well,
nice.
it's got a booster on it as well, the brakes.
Yep. It,
It's okay.
you know, it would feel just like a Escort Cosworth.
It's got poly bushes.
Got an anti-roll bar on the back here.
Yeah. Running standard bushes, which is good. On the inners and the outers. So you've got the wee rose joint in them.
Yep. Nice exhaust.
Yeah, exhaust's cool, and it doesn't scrape. It's even got a handbrake.
Yep.
Can't remember the last time we had a car with a handbrake.
Right. When we'll drop her down, we'll have a wee look inside. Will we have a wee look inside it?
Yeah. Go. Which one? Boot first?
Right, let's have a look in the boot.
You can see I've not done this yet. Got big fuel tank, surge tank down the bottom with the pumps in it. Got a little filter on the go here.
Well, that's a good idea. I mean, when we compare this setup to Melissa's Escort Cosworth, she had an ATL tank. Now, with the ATL tank, I think the pump was in the tank
Yes.
and it sat in a wee cradle.
Yes.
Now,
No, there were externals on Melissa's tank.
was it?
Yeah, it was had a Bosch 44 external, and then we had an internal pump and a little small surge tank that we had to the side, and we made a wee cover to go over it.
Well, my point is, when we asked Andrew Gallagher to make us a fuel tank, he made a tank of a similar orientation than this. And the idea being that if you drop the pickup essentially below the tank, doesn't matter how much swirling about it does, because there's always going to be fuel at the very bottom. Basically, it's like a big triangle, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, very clever. Yep, so that's boot. Got a fuel level sender.
And look at this. This is handy.
Yeah, external filler. It's good.
Saves you having to crawl through the back to fill it up all the time.
It's got a... half of the cage is bolted and half's welded.
See, it's got a bit of sound head in the back there.
Dry ice fixes that. Genuinely.
This is, to me, this is more, I know it's got a roll cage and it's stripped out and stuff, but, and it drives like a road car. I think the buyer of this would probably be looking for something that...
like a track day car,
well,
they can drive to the track and have fun and then drive home again.
Aye, it's not a pure take it to a trailer, or, you know, you could do anything with this kind of spec.
Nice seats. You
Yep.
can actually see them lovely at the back.
Yep.
The sparkle numbers. And the recline as well, which is cool.
So, really interesting job on the conversion, whoever done it, because they used a lot of Cosworth and they fabricated the pickup points for the suspension and stuff.
Now, I've never done this conversion before, nor would I ever want to, but I am going to assume that when they put the floor pan in, they couldn't use a section maybe a few inches long just because of the length of the Cosworth in comparison to the length of the Fiesta. So they've had to build a little section at the back where the axle goes in.
Mm-hmm.
And that must have been the area that they wanted to shorten out there. So they've kept it up until it's about here roughly. It's all standard, and then there's a little section, they've obviously shortened it and done a very good cut and shot.
No.
But yeah, that's what they've done, but they've done it well. But what I like about it is the gear lever comes up in the correct position, the handbrake is in its correct position, and it looks good, you know, as you look in the car, it's not like an afterthought, let's just bolt it here and make it work.
And it's got a proper, you know, big transmission tunnel, you know, it's got a proper four-wheel drive transmission tunnel.
And what is good about it is it doesn't interfere with the pedals.
No.
So we noticed that in the Focus.
Yes.
Our pedals are in such a terrible position. You can't wear boots when you're driving, you know, you've got to put your race shoes on because it's so close up to the clutch, the transmission tunnel, but in this, no hassle.
Yeah. But we've got lights, indicators, we've got, I mean, it's got an MOT, you know. Right, let's have a look inside it. In fact, I'll come round your side back.
Do you want me to start it up?
Aye, start it up. Yeah, but when we'll have a look under the engine bay. She has been sitting outside for a couple of days and the weather up here has been terrible.
Cosy power.
Cosy power. No point trying to talk over the top of the engine, but what we're looking at here is an Escort Cosworth derivative with the small turbo rocker cover. Talk us through some other bits that you can identify in the engine bay.
So I don't know what cams it's running, but it's got a set of Kent cams, adjustable verniers, intake and exhaust. We've got the small swirl chamber for the coolant going on there. We've got a Samco, I'll guess, or SFS Performance hoses. We've got this big elephant genitalia air intake. It's on a bit of a later head. We've got the 3-bolt thermostat housing. The wiring's nice on it. Got some braided, marked up, kind of generic button power harness, but they work really well.
Look at the additional support there for the strut.
Yeah. Put a couple of bolts in with a couple of nuts there. I don't know what that's for.
I tell you, somebody's put a bit of work and time into this.
Yeah. We've got a polished map sensor bracket. I don't know if that means a lot to anyone, but this one's polished. Ours is black. We're not racist, we don't mind what colour it is.
Now, in comparison with the 909 Maxi race car, when we look at the position of the strut tops
They're in.
in relation to the engine, you know how like where the rear wheel drive, the engine sat a wee bit further back, with the 4-wheel drive it sat a wee bit further forward.
Yeah, but on this one, it's actually sitting in about the same place, to be honest. See, between the strut top, it usually lands about cylinder 3.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Well, it's funny because it seems like a bit of an
It's
optical
the front-
illusion because
it's
you've
just
got
the
so
front
much
ends
more
that-
space here,
you've
you
got a
know.
lot of space here, just the shape of the car though, but that's nice. It's got uprated engine mounts on it as well. Down the bottom there again, it looks like Vibratech next, don't quote me on that one.
Is that a Kadusha?
That's a Kadusha, yeah, it's a blow-off valve. So when you come off throttle, everybody knows. We've got a nice breather system going on here. Little catch can.
Oh, assisted brakes.
Yeah, it's got a booster.
It's proper road car,
I
really.
like that, this is cool.
Yeah.
You put on the header tank with a wee visual.
Oh, with a wee window.
At the front, it's got window.
Yeah.
It's got a window.
And I gotta say, I love these seats.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I've never seen them before.
No, not I. They're quite road carry.
Yeah. So Sparco kind of road. So you can recline, you can slide them forward and back. It's got some sort of digi dash, some gauges. I love it. It's even got.
Oh, I like the fuel level gauge. That's cool.
So what a thing. So Barry, what's our plans for this cracking little Fiesta?
I want to sell it.
Sadly, we can't keep them all, so this is another one that we are looking to move on. Now, we put it on the weigh scales to see how it compares, and we were both kind of surprised that it weighs quite a bit less than the Escorts.
Yeah, so this, bearing in mind, we've got a 4-wheel drive system, a cage, a semi-stripped out interior, quite a large fuel tank. We had guesses on it. I reckoned around about the 13 mark. Lloyd, you were around the 12 mark.
Yep.
And we met in the middle at 1261, which is about 50 kilos less than the race car.
Yeah, probably if it was running minimum fuel, it would be closer to 12 than it would be, because it's got a giant fuel tank.
And it's filled to the brim.
Yep, so I mean, you're looking at something here that is basically Escort Cosworth power and transmission, but Fiesta weight, and it drives really nice. It's not got big, giant wheels that are pulling you all over the road. It drives like a nice road car.
It was fine. We took it out for just a gentle test the other day, just to give it a try, and it was fine.
Yep. And it's cool. It looks great, and it's not garish. You know, it's quite subtle. But I think when you see it, you do think, that looks a little special. You know, it's still got a bit of presence about it. Yeah.
I like. I'm not sure if these arches at the back are standard or not, but they're cool. But
Yeah.
the way the back sits, I don't know if it's just because it's lower that gives it that impression. I'm not sure. I'm not a Fiesta guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a Ford guy, to be honest, but you know.
It does sit really nice. Body work is great, and underneath was brilliant, Barry.
Looked great underneath. I was very happy with it. Whoever's done it's got skills. Oh, it's got a nice wee. Is it? Oh, so.
Wee spoiler, yeah. And a black roof. So the good news is, if you would like to be the new owner of this 4-wheel drive Cosworth powered Fiesta, it can be yours for £16,000.
Wait, did you say £16,000?
Yep, 16000.
That wasn't the price we discussed earlier. I thought it started with a 2.
No.
That
No.
sounds cheap.
I think even if you were to split it for the engine and box and stuff, you probably, if you added up the sum of its parts, it's going to add up to there or thereabouts.
Yeah, well, you know, 4-wheel drive, gearbox, prop shaft.
But never mind the components, Barry. How much would it have cost to do that conversion? The amount of time and money that would have went into modifying.
Yeah, £7,000 probably.
Yeah. So if you are looking for something a little bit different, maybe you've already got Escorts and Sierras, or you just really like Fiestas. I don't know. I remember back in the day there was some really fast Fiesta Cosworths that used to go up to Knockhill. In fact, that orange one, Ali McMillan, that I think he sold recently. It was from back then. Like, they were pretty legit. There was people, converting Fiestas into four-wheel drive Cosworths. It was a popular thing back in the day.
Well, a lot of people done the Cosworth conversion on the Focus as well when it came out, Mark 1s. In fact,
Yep.
Andrew Gallagher, Charlie Shaw, they done it.
Yep. And
Two of the most famous cars.
yep. So there you go. So if you would like to be the new owner of this Fiesta, give me a call. My number's below. And I've still got one more race video from this season from Silverson. I've still to put that up. But except for that, it's all work going on in the background for next season, and what's happening with the Escort and what we're trying to do.
Are we going to tell anybody what we're going to do yet?
No.
No. Good.
No. But I did mention to Stuart Day, so now everybody will know. Everybody will know now. Everybody, Right. Okay. Thank you very much. See ya.